Welcome to me playing Minecraft. I hope you've had a good time. This is the first Minecraft video that I have ever recorded. So, hi. Let's have a look at what I'm up to. Well, at the moment, I am here from the Old Fart Gaming server. A couple of friends and I, oh, it's getting dark, are starting to create a village. So, let me show you what we've been up to so far. Just come over here. Here it is, our free range villager area. So what we decided to do, we decided that we weren't going to keep the villagers contained. We were going to build the village up to and make it really pretty for them. And it's slightly hassly because we have to be able to find the villagers, but it's actually really nice to see them go about their business. And yeah, so we've got our iron farm over there. That's actually an iron farm from Logical Geek Boy, and we've got a villager breeding station over there, and farms to supply the villagers over this way. And we'll just have a quick fly. So we've been terraforming this entire area. There's some parts obviously that are not finished yet, but we're trying to approximate the southern downs, or the hills rather, of maybe Cornwall or Devon. And this here, I've placed out the beginning area, or a frame rather, for our main storage area. And that's what I'm going to be doing today, is I'm going to be building this up. So, without any further nonsense, let's get to it. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at it. This is going to be our storage area. It's based off a place called the Sloop Inn in St Ives. It's not quite accurate, but I think this looks pretty good for what we've got so far. Obviously, I've got to add the roofs. Gotta. Fury is one of the builders I collaborate with. He's hilarious, and you will get to hear him at some point very soon. Uh, but yeah, so this is how pretty happy with this so far. Obviously, we've got to add windows, doors, roofs, but the base I think is pretty good for now. I might put a few, might alter the gradients a little bit because they're not quite right. But it's just when I'm starting building, I just throw something down and then I'll change it. This is how it's supposed to be. If you look at a picture of this, if you look at the picture of the Sloop Inn, you will see that the far right, if we're looking this way, or far left building has this brick texture, and then it has the white paint at the bottom. And obviously, because we're by the coast, there's lots of salt water, which erodes the paint over time, which is why I kind of wanted to do this. I obviously will touch that up, but I'm going to go off and do the roof, and I'll be right back. And it's time to get back to it. As you can see, probably some of the things have changed since I was last here, but I've done a thing. So this is the finished outside of our pub, and I'm really happy with it. We've got andesite, smooth andesite, and stone bricks and stone for the pavements. There is going to be a road that runs down here. That's going to have a very different palette. It's going to involve raw iron blocks, and we've got the bushes over here, and little benches for people to sit and eat food at. I'll put that back later. And the inside hasn't actually been finished. If we look at the inside, you can hear chickens as well at the moment because chickens are underneath in the machine that I've got down there. But this is going to be eventually the bathrooms where we can just drop into the actual underground base. Over here, this is going to be probably the kitchen. So I've got the roof that's finished there, and the great hall where everyone can come and have a nice refreshment. Got the windows up here as well. So the inside is not really finished. There's a lot to do in there, but the outside, I'm really happy with it. There's going to be a garden that runs up along the back down here with some nice flowers and just generally a nice area to go into. And if we come past here, obviously we're still in a state of early game really for us, where we've still got all the livestock around here, but the pavement's gonna sweep up here, up this way. There's gonna be a tiny little road, but over here where I'm standing right now, this is where the coach house is gonna be, and it's gonna be kind of based on an Elizabethan design. But as you can see, it comes over this way, and the guttering comes down, and then back to the back. So yes, I'm really happy with this. Things that have changed. There's been a couple of farms that I've put in now. So over this way, if we just run over here, there will be a road that connects everything to each other. We've got bees. Over here is our beehive. So this redstone design is actually by Cubfan. I just thought that he had the best design that produces the most, of the honeycomb and honey bottles overall. Got Wandering Trader. But the design on the outside, I came up with that. There's probably similar ones out there. I don't know. I haven't looked. So, but this is my own creation with my own color palette. That's not very exciting, really. But it will do for a beehive. It looks exactly the way that I want it to look. It's not really based on anything. It was just what came out of my head. So I thought it would look nice with the way that the village is going to look eventually. And there's obviously going to be trees, custom trees that I build around here, and a little pathway overlooking the bay. So, and then if we come down here, down into the depths, we've been doing some more work down here too. Over that way is a creeper farm that's come down over here. So as you can see, I've placed gravel for where the water's edge is going to be, for where the river is gonna lay down here, and down here we've got a cavern. So down the cavern, it's a dripstone cave. It's a dripstone farm as well, and obviously a lava farm. So lava, there are sources of lava. Each individual source has got a dripstone over it, and it just refreshes our lava. Whenever we need to take the lava out, we pop it in the chests over there. But here is really interesting because I've never seen this combination put together before, and it worked for us. So we're on the server, and the server, you only have a limited amount of hoppers to use. So my solution to that was, we put a fly machine. This is a standard fly machine just turned upside down for a dripstone farm, which is really, really useful, and it harvests at level 2 on the dripstone down here. I'll pop that in motion in a sec. But then we've got a water funnel that funnels into a bubble vator that flows into a hopper and into this chest over here. So if we just click this twice, and this is the way that I've got it designed, like this, you can see it just all knocks it down, it hits the machine back there, and it comes back and it's stationary. That's pretty much exactly how we want it. We don't want to lag the server out. We want to make sure that everyone's, you know, still able to do things without it being over intensive, and yet we can still manage to actually harvest quite a reasonable amount of dripstone per time. And it just ticks over, and we come down here and we harvest it whenever we need to. So I'm really pleased with the combination that I put together on this. It works really well. It's not too laggy, and yeah, it's a good one. So if you're struggling on a server for lag and you want something that's really easy and you're limited with the amount of hoppers that you can use, this only uses one hopper. That's it. So I'm pretty chuffed. And the flying machines, I don't know who originally came up with that, but kudos to them. It's one that you see a lot, but just flipped upside down, like I said before. So there we go. And the jobs for next time. So the jobs for next time, we'll be working on the old coach house and a few other interesting things. So with that, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.